Hello everyone, I am the Dovei and I am here on a rather special occasion. This has been in the works for a while now, I think. I don't know, but I finally hit it. I have hit that milestone, that grand milestone of 100 subscribers on YouTube. And so I'm going to be doing this little tiny special deal thingy. I've already announced that it's going to be a Q&A session, but before I get to that, I have a couple of little things I want to throw out there. This is going to be more of a talking, random, nonsensey video, I suppose. I'm gonna do a Q&A. And then I have a neat little surprise at the end, and that's going to be fun. This is going to be fun times here at Dovei Land. I'm going to start out with throwing a quick little shout out to my 100th sub, Excenturious. You should give him a look. Plays a lot of rhythm-based games, likes a lot of Toho stuff, and deserves a lot more views and subscribers than, Also plays League of Legends. I don't know if that's gonna get uploaded or not, but hey, pretty cool person, pretty cool friend, and my 100th sub. So if you like rhythm stuff, Toho stuff, you just check it out. Link's gonna be in the description. I also want to thank pretty much Rarzar and, the entire cult of people, all you guys that have been following me, pushing me this far. Probably would not have given this YouTube thing another go if not for you guys. So, yeah, thanks to pretty much all 100 of you. I only mentioned my 100th out of milestoneness. Want to thank Rar for, pushing me back into this whole thing exclusively and for just being plain awesome. Want to thank Megsy, Dia Megsy, also being incredibly awesome and supportive and fun and just overall really cool. You can check her out too. I mean, I know she has more subs than me. She beat me to the 100, but fucking check her out. She's amazing. Just do it. Billy Deerhead. I like Billy's stuff. I need to watch more of his stuff, and you need to check out more of his stuff. I know he probably has a lot more subscribers than me too. I don't care. Follow him, watch him, stalk him. I don't know. Probably a bunch more people I can't think of off the top of my head. I'm going to be posting the link bomb in the description, like I do pretty much every time I'm at Rar's stream. I'm going to be doing that. That's going to be fun times. Can I think of anyone else off the top of my head? Probably except for the big people. Also, probably, I'm going to add We Are Hobo Gamers to this list of people to thank, even though I haven't done anything with them in a very, very long time because of hiatus and reasons and other things. Check them/us out, because yes. Because yes. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm done rambling with intro-y bits. So, let's just get a move on with questions. I told people to ask me stuff via Tumblr and YouTube. And while I got a lot of questions, I probably only got like half a dozen people. So, whatever. Let's start with Tumblr, and let's start with a good friend of mine, Shenba. For your YouTubins. Oh wait, no, that was a request. Never mind. Cancel that. Cancel that. That'll be something. Let's see. Anonymous asked me, what is your name? What is your quest? What is your favorite color? I sense a reference in that. I am the Dovei. The stands for wait, wrong thing. My quest? Oh man, I could probably go for like a cheeseburger or something right now. Which is weird because I normally don't like cheeseburgers. And my favorite color, of course, is royal blue. Now stand out of my way, get me over this freaking bridge already because I have things. What is my life's goal? Actually, okay, cool. I can actually talk candidly for a minute. It's going to be not the longest answer, but my life goal is to be a psychologist. Not a psychiatrist. I don't want to do anything with medicine, but I'd love to be a psychologist, Haven't quite pinpointed whether I just, want to do young adult or, kids for like an elementary school or whatever, or just full-fledged to open a practice somewhere. I don't know. So, I've wanted to be a psychologist since I was 12, I think. So, going on 11 years towards that ambition, I will be getting to actually making that dream a reality at some point. But for right now, that's my life's goal. Tell us about yourself. Also, Anonymous, tell us about yourself. Anything special that makes Dovei funny? You should ask, because I have no freaking idea what makes me special and what make 100 of you decide, hey, I want to watch your stuff. I have no idea. But about myself, I am Dovei. I'm just a dude living in a place surrounded by stuff with muffins. I make videos for the internet on occasion. I pop in and out and be a shadow to a bunch of people's streams, mostly RAR. I'm I guess you could say I'm kind of an introvert, but I don't know how many people are going to believe that since I make videos for the internet. I don't know what makes me special. You'd have to ask other people because other people see a lot more in me than other people do, and this isn't me being like emo and shit, but I don't know. I've never quite figured out what made me special compared to everyone else, but people like me, so hey, I'm just gonna accept it and roll with it. Oh my gosh, what is that thing on my back? Oh, that would be Frederick. He comes and goes. He's mostly harmless. He doesn't look that scary. Honest to God, he just needs a day in a hot spa, a day spa or something. Just facial makeover, something. He's really not that bad a guy. A couple months late on rent, but he cooks breakfast, so whatever. Aqua Gaze. All right, cool. We're getting into your stuff. What is my favorite boss fight of all time? Huh, that's actually kind of a tough one because being the RPG guy that I am, there's a few. Maybe as tedious as it is, the Magi Master in FF6 probably up there, simply because of its sneaky little trap at the end. Um, Close second, probably the Time Devourer slash Dragon God in Chrono Cross, cause well, also it has the best music ever in my opinion, but then he asked me again, what is there a game I have not beaten yet and that I really want to beat? There's a few. There's a few I've started and never put down. There's Dragon Quest IX, which I loved the hell out of what I played of it. The World Ends With You I need to, because just to get that I started it, but then I get distracted really. What was I going to? Oh, and Golden Sun 2, which I have picked up 3 or 4 times now and put down right at the beginning of Ayers Rock, and that's another story. And then, do I like muffins? Yes. Yes, I do. You can say it's a like of mine. Lizard, 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 lizard. Asks me. I think that was maybe too many lizards. Pancakes or crepes? I like pancakes. I'm not nothing against crepes. Crepes are delicious, but pancakes are a little easier. Of course, anytime I try to make pancakes, they turn into crepes. So. And then she asks, what would be the first thing I'd buy if I could buy anything? Probably Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance or a pony. It's a toss-up. What's my favorite color? I think I've gone over that. Royal blue. I'm not opposed to some sort of teal or cobalt though. I like those. Public transport in my city. It's actually not that bad unless you live kind of far off into the outskirts of town. And then the buses only run like every hour, which can be annoying, but other than that, and the bus drivers are usually interesting. I actually had to rely on public transportation for quite a long time years ago before my friends started learning how to drive. Yeah, so I got to know quite a few of the bus drivers. I've gotten quite a few of them fired for legitimate reasons, not because I'm an asshole or anything. But the buses are okay. I've always lived on a main bus line, so I've never had to wait more than 15 minutes or so. But they can get bad. It's nothing too bad, though. I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, it's enough to keep me from buying a car. What kind of insect do I like the most? Ooh. Maybe a butterfly or a ladybug. I would say spider, but that doesn't count. Fireflies. I actually do like insects. A lot of them can be really quite pretty. Fun fact, I generally don't kill anything that comes into my room. I just kind of direct it towards the window and so it can live on its buggy life forever. Favorite piece of video game music? Now, I don't think I can answer that in one piece, because there's so many. I'm more partial to battle music. That's probably not that big of a secret. I do love me some battle music. I like especially boss musics, especially the one-time heard boss musics. Anything fighting Beatrix in FF9, for example, or when fighting Fate or the Dragon God in Chrono Cross. It's really tough to answer that question and pin it down to one piece. So I'm sorry, I can't really answer that. Fictional character do I dislike the most? Oh my God, that is like probably the easiest question. It's oh God, what's her name from Harry Potter? God, everyone's already shouting it in their head. Dolores Umbridge. She is my least favorite fictional character. She is the one I just love to hate, but that's like the easiest question to answer ever. So if I had to pin it down to a game, I'd probably say either Seymour, Tidus, or Hope from Final Fantasies 10, 10, and 13. I don't know. There's quite a few I could probably go on about. But yeah, top of the list, Dolores Umbridge. That's the obvious one. If I could listen to only one band for the rest of my life, which one? Taproot. Easy. Taproot. Because I it'd be hard to give up certain bands that I really like that are a lot bigger and a lot more popular, but Taproot has always had a special place in my heart for a lot of reasons. Probably some I shouldn't go into, and a lot of them I won't. But that's another story for another day. Maybe at 200 I'll answer that question a lot more thoroughly, but for right now, Taproot. Least and most favorite companies in the gaming industry. Least favorite probably has to go to Capcom. Easy, because and I'm not even a big Mega Man guy, but like seeing them cancel Legends 3 the way they did, seeing them do that Mega Man 1 box art thing for I think one of the Tekken games or something, the on disc DLC or re-releasing games that could just be patched or something. I'm sorry, I just can't. And favorite company? Ooh, that's a tough one. Capcom before they went stupid, I guess. Squeenix? No, Squaresoft. Squeenix has been disappointing me. I am a Final Fantasy loyalist. I did like 12 and 13. I don't defend them as vehemently as I could, but you know, I do I will always have a soft spot for the Final Fantasies, always, except for 11, 14, they don't count, and 10 too, I suppose. But probably Square Enix, and I'm hoping they turn it around. Um, what animal is the fuzziest? Probably a kitty, little tiny baby kitten, flopping around, all being kitten and chasing stuff and being hyper and clawing the hell out of my arm. If I could live anywhere, where would I live? Oh yeah, Washington State, easy. I plan on it someday, but for right now, I'm okay where I am. But going back to the life school thing, I'd love to open a practice in psychology somewhere in Washington State. The newest game I played. Now, see, I can't remember. I can't quantify in terms of newest. Maybe Chocobo Dungeon for the Wii, I suppose, would be the newest thing I've played. I don't really play a lot of new games as much as as much as playing things I just like. I guess the newest one would probably be that Chocobo Dungeon game. I don't know when it came out, probably a couple years ago, but I'm gonna go with that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's probably Binding of Isaac. I have no freaking idea. My dream job. That psychologist, yeah. Or, muffin taste tester for Costco. Something like that. Ideal length for a skirt. Okay, now, I do like this question because even though I am a guy, my ideal skirt probably floor length. I'm not I'm more into elegance and true beauty than anything else. I love really long flowing skirts, so floor length is the best answer to that question. I think I'll leave it at that. If I could be anyone for a day, probably. God, this is a tough one. If I could be anyone for a day. I'm gonna go with that crazy guy on the bus who talks to God, because I have a few questions for God. And that's nothing bad. I just, love to be able to be one of those crazy people that actually talk to God or something. I have no idea. My favorite pair of pants? Just a black pair of jeans, I suppose. That's all I can think of. And that's my favorite pair of pants. It's a black pair of jeans. Favorite fictional creature? Dragon. Easy. Oh man, I'm starting to love these easy ones. I could go on and on forever about dragons. If I had to pick one specifically, Bahamut. If I were a dragon, what kind of... I am a dragon. I'm a mist dragon. That's silly. You're silly. How many cats is the ideal number of cats to have? Yes. What are my views on firearms and gun control? I'm in a weird area where I think people have the right to own a gun to protect themselves, but I think any idiot going off on the street to being able to buy an AK is a little excessive. I mean, I'm for background checks, but I'm also for, ideally, I would allow uh, a pistol or two, depending on the size of the house, and a hunting rifle. That's probably about it. Do I drink milk? Do you know me? I mean, yeah, I drink. I wish I had some now. This would just make this whole doing the special thing just fan frickin' tastic. My favorite website. Anyone living outside America might hate me for this, and I don't blame them, but it'd be Pandora actually. Internet radio. I love it. It's a good way to pass time. It's a good way to find old music that I hadn't listened to in a billion years because I'm freaking old. I'm just losing years and shit. But I'm gonna go with Pandora. Pandora.com. I might. No, I don't think I'm gonna link that. If people want it, they can Google. Google is good. What kind of socks, if any? Nope, not wearing any socks. If I were, they'd be not knee high, but close to. I just love tall socks. Where did the name Dovei come from? That is a very, very good question, and I don't. I was asked this not too long ago. I think Rarzar asked me this not that long ago, where the name Dovei came from. It was probably when I started writing my novel. Probably 9 years ago, I started writing this novel, and I don't remember where I came up with the name Dove, but I remember that was the main character, and don't ask me anything about this novel one, especially. But I don't exactly remember where it came from. I will have to think about that. I'll probably get to that answer at some point, because I'm pretty sure I've been asked a billion times. Nails, scissors, clippers, or file. None of the above. I use my nails to clip my nails. That may sound weird, but I'm also incredibly lazy. Have I ever eaten salmiakki? I don't know what that is, so probably not. Place would I like to visit the most? Probably, I'd love to do a Europe round some point and visit all the cool people across the pond. Aside from that, I've never seen the ocean. My favorite kind of muffin? Oh, cool. I love this question. My favorite kind of muffin is a chocolate muffin, and they have the best. Excuse me. They have the best, most moist, delicious, sweet, chocolatey muffins at Costco. And I probably should get one because they're really, really good, and I love them. If I could tame any one creature, what would it be? Probably either a dragon or like a tiger, gigantic mythical sea snake, or Megsy the Tiger Ball, something like that. Oh god, don't take that out of context. I mean, this is a joke. My favorite cup. My favorite cup is probably a Coca-Cola glass that I got out of the dollar store. Probably because it's the only one that ever stays clean. My music, loud or quiet? Really depends. It really depends on what I'm listening to, because I'll listen to more or less anything. Fun fact, guilty confession, whatever, what have you. I'm not opposed to rap in a lot of cases. Like, I don't like what's popular on the radio and everything, but I'm not opposed to it as a genre. And I don't dislike country either. I'm probably one of those rare people that can listen to both. Not at the same time. Don't ever mix them. It's terrible. Oh man, it's just awful. But if it's like rock, then probably loud. If it's video game music, depends. If I'm listening to smooth jazz or something, which is my true favorite genre, probably quiet, just enough to, fill the room, but not much more. Coolest movie director? Oh man, I have no idea. I want to say Joss Whedon. That's what I'm going with. I don't care if I'm wrong. I don't care if he didn't actually direct a movie, but I'm going with Joss Whedon. So, yeah. Zettai Ryoiki. Pass. I have no idea what that is. What superpower would I like to have, and would I use it to fight crime? If flight doesn't count, speed. Super speed. Or invisibility. And you bet your ass I'd use it to fight crime. I want to fight crime now. Do I like touchscreens? It depends. It really depends. Touchscreens. Not on a phone, but on a music listener, MP3 player. I'm fucking old, okay? Don't hold that against me. I like touchscreens on things that aren't phones. I'm not a big fan of touchscreens on phones. I'm just not. What kind of bird do I like? Do you know me? Or okay, I know you know me. I'm sorry if I'm offending you. Lizard, 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 lizard. But yeah. So this is gonna be the time in my career life thing that I announce that sparrows are the best bird ever. And this isn't opinion, it's fact. You're all wrong. Go home. Sparrow wins forever. Okay, bye. Do I read webcomics? Yeah, I read Homestuck. Oh, except Homestuck. Hmm. Well, once in a while I do. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but there are a couple I've gotten into and put down. That's a request. White or whole bread? Oh, probably whatever makes the better French toast. I have no freaking idea. Back to Anonymous. Yes, Lizard, 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 Lizard asked me a bunch of questions because she's awesome. Anonymous asked me, has any passage of a game marked me so much that I can remember it instantly while reading this question? Probably the opera scene from Final Fantasy VI or the orphanage burning down scene from Chrono Cross. If you can't tell, those are my two favorite games ever. Why muffins? Because muffins. Also, do these muffins come with tea? Tea is not my cup of tea, believe it or not. It's not. But hey, whatever works. Muffins, tea. I suppose I could go for a nice glass of Earl Grey right now because I've been sick for the past week. But why muffins? Yes. Or also, why not? Why not is also an acceptable answer. Any more here? No? Okay. Now I'm going into the YouTube side of things. I'm going to start with Alex Cox because, yes, my favorite battle theme from any game. Oh man, I love this question. I'm going to go off on a few. I've already said Dragon God. I've already said Sword of Doubt from Final Fantasy IX. All the boss themes from FF6. The KH2 battle, the battles from KH2, all of those, most of those, there's like one or two. The boss music from La Mulana actually was really good. All-time favorite, gonna go Dragon God from Chrono Cross. That's probably what that's gonna be. Next from Porygon. Do I firmly grasp it? Now see, this is the most interesting and best epic question I've ever been asked, and I will spend the next hour or so answering. Okay, no, I'm not going to do that. Or I could do a jump cut and tease everybody. So, in short, yes and no. But as the last hour has explained, yes. DCX. What is my name? My name is Dovei. What kind of harebrained question is that? You want my real name? Stalk me elsewhere. What is my gender? I'm Dovei sexual? No, I'm a guy. I don't know. Why the fuck do I sound like a girl that fooled DCX for many months? Did I really? Did you think I was a girl for like many months? I have no fucking idea. Wow. Ass or tits? I'm more of a leg guy, I suppose. Yeah, that's enough of that question. Do you think DCX is better than Rarzar in terms of commentary skills? I don't rate people in terms of commentary skills. I rate them against themselves, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't say this person is better than that person. I don't say, one person's better than another. I kind of rate them against the game they're playing and against themselves based on, how much they've come and grown. I do like DCX's commentary style. I really do. But I also like Rarzar's for, it's like different. It's like comparing apples and oranges, I guess, is where I'm going with that. The last statement was a lie. Well, it's kind of hard for that statement to be a lie when I just kind of like magically Switzerlanded myself to make, to avoid confrontation. But it wasn't a lie, but I'm pretty sure you caught on it. If you haven't, well, you should have now. Do you see guys the same way as DCX sees guys? I have no idea how DCX sees guys. I actually don't talk to DCX enough to be able to make that statement. Probably not. I don't know what that means, though. Should DCX be president of the United States of America? No, DCX should be president of the world. And I probably mean that, because DCX is a very smart guy. I failed biology because of one question. What is commonly found in sales? Not reading the rest of that question. I'm gonna not read the rest of that question, but that's pretty funny considering who you are and whatnot. Just walking past Apple shops gives me a headache. I think it's a mixture of blinding whiteness and horrifying prices. That's not a question. That it's amusing. The internet where adults act like I'm these are also not questions. I don't care. I'm just gonna lump these now. Is it okay? This is a question. Is it normal to? Nope. Not answering that. If I had a time machine, go blah, blah, blah. DCX, you clever bastard. Iran and Iraq are not Apple products. Saying the name properly. No, I can say things how I'd like. In fact, I'm gonna call them Bob and Steve. I gave up making questions, wrote what's in my mind. Really? You could have told me that about halfway through these questions. I almost read some really un-Dovei appropriate things. Let's go to Megsy's questions. Not Megsy's channel, Megsy's questions. You can't see what I'm clicking on because I'm only recording the audio. When is my birthday? April 11th. Favorite color? I think I've gone over that. It's royal blue. Reason I came into LPing in general. Oh man. I have to think about this one. A long time ago, I used to go to J-Man streams on Ustream. And that is where I met a lot of people. It's where I met Rar, it's where I met G-Wolf, it's where I met a bunch of people. Truth be told, I tried it one day for just the shits and giggles of it and just to see how I sounded on a mic after all these years. And I didn't exactly hate the way I sounded, so I decided to go for it, but I didn't have anything I really wanted to do. And then I noticed G-Wolf told me to subscribe to his YouTube, and I did, and I have ever since. And he was doing this thing called G-Wolf Makes Me Play. And it sucks because I had that all recorded. I forget what it was, some Japanese ASCII unfair platformer, unplayer flat blah, game thing. And I recorded that blind, and it turned out well, but then it desynced because Cam Studio's a fucking whore. And then I don't know, it just kind of, it went downhill from there, and then I did a couple things on my old channel, and then I stopped for a long time because of technical problems. And then I picked it back up now because Rarzar and everybody pushed me to. A year ago, last October, I made this channel just to, just to have the, Dovei name locked on YouTube so no one else took it, and then Rar and Gunslinger just plugged me for the fuck of it, just saying, go subscribe, you'll have subscribers in months, and then I had... Over that, I got more subscribers on this new channel, which was a placeholder, than I ever did on my first channel, Shuffle Time. I've taken a few of those videos down for reasons too, but that's another story. And then it just kind of boiled over from there, and everyone's been slowly pushing me to make LPs again, and so I did, and so here I am. Why is the rum always gone? Because Tiger Ball is a lush. I mean, because we party a lot. I mean, because I party a lot, and... Okay, the rum's always gone because we're out of money. My favorite LP to watch. It's... Yeah, I don't really watch a lot of LPs, which is weird because I'm in a close circle of friends that all LP. This goes back to DCX question of who's better. I probably, maybe unpopular opinion, but I do like Deceased Crab. It might sound... It might be stupid. It's like saying I like Nickelback, I guess. I don't know. But... I don't know. I do like Deceased Crab. Jay's up there too when he actually, makes LPs, but I don't blame him for stopping and then starting again. I really don't have anything against Jay at all. He's really cool. So my favorite LP to watch is, I guess, everybody that I'm subscribed to. My favorite game genre, RPG. Easy. That is the easiest answer ever. I've always loved RPGs. Just always. Pokemon, my favorite? For the longest time, it was Blastoise. And then Dragonite. And now Garchomp's up there. But... I know I have another favorite. Gonna go with Ninetales. Actually, probably gonna go with a bunch of things, and I'm just gonna skip that. If a banana and a saxophone walk into a bar, who won last night's rugby match? That would be Andre Felipe. Easily. Because, well, last night was a very good rugby match. You should have seen it. I mean, Andre just came in from the stands, still holding his beer, didn't spill a drop, so proud of him. But he just, he took the banana aside and said, look, if I win this rugby match, I'm paying for your tab. So he charged through the bar, sending drunk bodies flying everywhere. and he intercepted this rugby match. And the ref allowed it, which shocked me, because, it's the wildest thing I've ever seen in my life. Well, the third wildest. That's the last trip to Las Vegas and Albuquerque, New Mexico I ever take. But that's another glass of tequila. So, he charges into the field. The ref allows it. He steals the ball, and he just runs. He just leaves the bar, and the ref calls it in his favor. And so, 20 minutes later, he comes back in, slaps $1,000 on the table for the banana, and says, keep the change. So, that's who won last night's rugby match. Who would win in a swimsuit contest? Rar, Porygon, Nick, Bird, Billy, DCX, Alex, Kairos, stuff, blah. Ooh. I'm probably gonna go... Yes. Okay, that is the one question I'm just gonna answer yes on. Favorite alcoholic beverage? Right now, peppermint schnapps, but I'm going for cherry vodka or cherry schnapps. Rum and Coke isn't bad either. I'm slowly turning into a drunkard. Woohoo! If I could see someone as the opposite gender for one day, I don't know. I actually don't know how to answer that question. I have no idea. A guy Megsy would be pretty interesting, I suppose, so let's go with that. Will I play Psychonauts by the end of next year? Probably. I'm going to take that as your request, by the way. How's that sound? Will I ever play a Pokemon game as an LP? We'll see, won't we? Because I've gotten a Pokemon game as a request, so we'll see. Am I sexy and I know it? I am sexy, but I don't know it. That's actually a really tricky lifestyle. I struggle with it. If we put bombs in the lasagna, can I be in the movie? Only if the lasagna is baked at 342 degrees Celsius for 12.5 seconds, and make sure to steer clear of the oven. Then you put the bomb in, fuse out, clip the fuse with a pair of kindergarten squiggly scissors, and leave it on the table of Frank's grandmother's roommate's boyfriend's house. Because that guy's just an old creep anyway. So, yes, you can be in the movie. Will I ever play Slender? Too mainstream for hipster Dovei. I wouldn't play Slender, and not because it's overdone. Well, that's part of it. I mean, not that I haven't done overdone stuff to begin with, but I'm probably not going to play Slender because there'd be no point. I mean, I'd probably be like one of the few people just completely apathetic and not screaming and freaking out and scared because I've seen that game already. But you can go ahead and imagine me with thick purple hipster glasses if you'd like. I mean, who am I to stop you? Best joke OTP, Nick Kairos or Alex and his plunger? Oh, okay, joke OTP? I'm going to go with Kairos and Alex's plunger. Because... because yes. Oh, wait, no, I said I wouldn't do that. Because that's the best joke OTP I can think of. Next to, say... No, I don't know. I'm just going to go with Kairos and his plunger, and I'm not going to explain anything. So, meh. Dovei ever change his icon? Probably. I could probably get a drawing done of what Dovei the character, not me, actually looks like, and I could do that. Probably. I get bored of icons eventually. But whatever the icon is always going to be Ted Dovei. Did I have an awesome day today? Yeah, I woke up and saw 100 subs. How's that not for an awesome day? If going left is the pinnacle of leftness and going right is an abomination, then why is the Dovei right-handed? I'll get to that in a sec. How come I can turn right when the lights are red? Why do side-scrollers always go right? Did I kill Rita? Let's start with the why am I left-handed? Because I'm the Hitler of this whole left thing. Because, like, wasn't Hitler born to a blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman or something? So I go right because I preach left so much, but I'm not going to kill anyone over it. Like, I'm not going to just, make the Nazi joke for the sake of making the Nazi joke, but I'm right-handed because I preach left so much. In short, I'm a hypocrite. How come I can turn right when the lights are red? Because you have a face? Probably because the whole left phenomenon hasn't spread far enough yet. I mean... it's probably going to be a religion someday. Why do side-scrollers go to the right? Yeah, I actually wish I knew that. I mean, if I make a side-scroller, it's going to be going left. Did I kill Rita? Yes, I did. And I was proud to do it. I'm also one that made Mike Dawson stupid. Last but not least, I'm going to Mr. Cult Leader himself, Mr. Rarzar Stoof. So, who is the teacher of the Kirby kindergarten class? Okay, I just read the next part of that. Okay. So what's the teacher in the Kirby kindergarten class? That would be me, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is the best teacher of the kindergarten class. Why does Mike Tyson favor the taste of ears? I like the taste of ears because it doesn't have a lot of meat on it, and it's got a lot of salt in it. Okay, I'm done with that. My favorite soda, probably Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. Code Red Mountain Dew is another one up there. I really don't care what anyone thinks. Those are my things. My favorite animal is a cat. Obviously. I had a cat for 17 years. She was the best kitty ever. Did I kill Rita? I just said I killed Rita! Oh my god! How did you both ask that question? Okay, and then I got your request. So, that is probably it for the questions, unless I hit a refresh a few times. Alright, cool. That is the Q&A portion. Now please sit tight while I prepare the special. Right, so, you see this list here? This list of games? These are the 10 games I got requested over the course of the Q&A session, and I've organized them here in a number format, in the number that I received / read the questions. And so what's going to happen here is I have used a random number generator to determine what game is going to be next. And that number generator came up with, if I can see my mouse, 10. That means I will be playing Mega Man X2 blind for Rarzar because he requested it, but with Rarzar because yes. So, that is my true 100 sub special. But a lot of those games I got requested, I'm probably going to do eventually. It's just they won't have the 100 substravaganza attached to it. So, once again, thanks everyone for participating in my little Q&A and my madness, and thank all 100 of you for subscribing to me. Make sure to go subscribe to the awesome people I've left in the link bomb, especially Excenturious for being my 100th sub. Needs more views. Go check out Rhythm and Toho. Do it, please. Yes, go. And, yeah, so once I get all of this mess that is this special uploaded and organized, I will be doing Mega Man X2. And then after that, I have more plans for stuff. So this little mini hiatus that I took for the last couple weeks is over. Because I have plans and things and stuff. So, yeah, I am the Dovei. Thank you all for being so amazing. And stick around for more. Stick around for my 200 sub, which will be a lot less chaotic, I swear. So, yes.